everyone, it's Louise here from Crazy Borgies Crafts. I hope that you've all had a beautiful weekend. Today's video is going to be a crafting one, latch hook inspired. This one is my little latch hook wall hanger that I purchased many moons ago. I've now finished it. So I'm going to be showing you today how I'm going to put it onto a cushion cover to turn it into a fluffy cushion. There's the back of it. Isn't it beautiful? I do like the back of the latch hook covers. So first and foremost, if you haven't done so already and you like my content, if I could ask you to please remember to like and subscribe and follow me on TikTok and Instagram on Crazy Borgies Diamond Art. And please don't forget to hit the little notification bell and it will notify you of my future video uploads. So this is the actual cushion cover that we are going to be stitching this latch hook design onto. And it's just a plain beige sort of like velvety cushion cover, yes. So I tried to choose a cushion cover that was similar or a shade that was in the actual cushion. So I went for this one. Right, so I ordered, the size was 35 by 35 centimetres, okay? But looking at it on reflection, I really do regret not buying a smaller size, because then stitching the latch hook onto it would be no problem whatsoever. So as you can see, the actual latch hook design is a little bit smaller than the cushion, and I really wish that it had been the other way round, that the cushion was a little bit smaller. So perhaps I should have gone for 30 by 30 size instead. But anyway, this is where I was just measuring up where exactly on the cushion I wanted to stitch this, seeing what would look best. And I couldn't resist a little stroke of the latch hook cushion as well. You just can't, can you? It's so fluffy. So I decided to use the thread that I use on the beaded cross stitch, because it's nice and thin and it's obviously going to go on the back of the latch hook cushion, so hopefully no one should see it anyway. But you do want to go with a thin thread, and you want to go with one that is quite similar to the colour of the cushion cover as well. Right, so now is the time for us to start stitching this. Yes, now please bear in mind I'm not a professional. If you have a sewing machine, it would take you not as long as it took me to stitch this, because obviously I had to go all the way around and to make it nice and secure. So for this section, I'm gonna put you on a hyperlapse. Literally, I was just stitching it straight onto the cushion, the front of the cushion cover. And I would say just make sure that when you're stitching, to not go through to the other side. You're only going to be stitching it onto the front, and make sure that you don't stitch right through to the back of the cushion. So this stitching part took me longer than what I actually anticipated, because I was going through every single square the whole way around the latch hook design, just to make sure that it was stitched on there completely and wasn't coming off anytime soon. So now the exciting part, the cushion is going in, yes. And there we have it, one latch hook cushion completed. Now with this one, I decided, because I could see some of the mesh around the edges, I got some leftover white yarn and decided to put extra around the sides, just because you want to cover up the mesh as much as possible. Okay, now I regret not doing it in a different colour, but I had only white left over, so I decided to just do the edges in white as well. But it's important to remember that it's your design, it's your project. If you wanted to change colours of the yarn, that's up to you, you know, or put some extra colours around the edge of it, then that's fine, you know, as long as you're happy with your project, that's all that matters. And there we have it, all finished and completed on the cushion. Is it perfect? No. Would I like to do things differently on it? Perhaps. My daughter didn't want the tassels on the end, so I think that was a wise decision considering. But yeah, other than that, she's happy with it, so that's the main thing. Nice fluffy cushion to hug in bed at night. So yeah, I think it's turned out good. It took 2 years, but we got there eventually. And yeah, really pleased with how it turned out. The cushion on the back is like a soft velvety sort of creamy shade. So yeah, the thing I would say is just try to cover up the grid as much as possible. I had to do a bit extra around the sides to try and cover the grid, but other than that, everything else was fine. I did run out of a few colours towards the end, but you know, such is life. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. One thing I would say, if you are gonna put a latch hook onto a cushion, get the cushion a little bit smaller than the actual latch hook grid, so you can fold it over to tuck in the grid, because you really don't want the grid, the backing of the latch hook poking out round the sides. So that's why my sides look a bit because I went round and put more white in around the sides to cover the mesh. Yes, that's it. Anyway, take care, God bless, and let me know in the comment section what you think of this cute little rainbow cushion. Take care, God bless, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye for now, guys. God bless you all. Bye.